retractable. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
And now pitch on the way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Brantley is under it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the center fielder, Joe.
This is in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He stands in for the first time in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So it's first and third with two away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Betts is there, and he puts... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Bogaerts at third with nobody out. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Trying to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bradley Jr.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1 the count. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Chopper to short. Correa has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is... Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
And he popped him up. Drifting back behind first. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Popped him up. Pedroia has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. A ball and 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind. behind you and keep the line.
I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tack. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he pops it up. Reddick coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. To short, reined in. Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts. Line hard. Foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
I got 2-1 the count.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Number 44.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 44. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bregman at third with 2 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two, here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. This is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, Mitch.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he fouls this one off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bradley or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 50.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that misses inside 1-0. Pedroia is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first day.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Brad. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, but it's not in time. He'll reach first despite going down on strike.
Baseman number 2.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. There goes Altuve. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 44. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hector Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. That's one of the hardest things to do in this.
Correa, left field and carrying well. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. This is skied into short left center. Bradley is there, and he puts it away. Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the sixth. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is pulled into right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Bradley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. J.D. Martinez is retired to kick off the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get it nibble. Got him.
So striding in, Rafael Devers will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a dive. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Rondon pauses. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets fouled. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He struck him out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. On the ground.